This is the statement. You cannot grow in righteousness. You cannot be any more righteous than the righteousness you are when you receive righteousness. You don't receive a level 5 of righteousness and grow that into a level 10. Now, you may grow in your understanding of righteousness, and you should. But the problem with most of us is we believe we were given the seed of righteousness. And then we were to grow that into the tree of righteousness until we became oaks of righteousness, the planting of the Lord. Right? And that is not the way righteousness works. Righteousness is an imputation, not a process. Whew. James has the ability to make $1 million. James can make $1 million because of his gifts and because of his work ethic and because of his things. Now, because of things he knows how to do and things he's willing to do, James can make $1 million. And that's awesome. He can go make $1 million. That'll be a process. But if I give him $1 million, he gets what he wanted without the process. And religion doesn't want you to believe anything works outside of the merit system. That's why the church in the West hates the message of grace. Now, they won't say that because they like to sing Amazing Grace, but it's not, their version's not all that amazing. Right? Why does the church in the West hate the message of grace? Because grace is unmerited favor, and you cannot in the Western world actually believe you could get anything independent of your own effort. So we've taken the message of self-effort, we've married it with the message of righteousness, and we've said, sure, you're the righteousness of God in Christ, now engage in the process. And I'm going to flip it around tonight. And I'm going to make the pinnacle the foundation. Complete wholeness is not where you're headed, it's where you start. When I said this, I saw Johnson Dorn was in the room in Covington the first time I said this. He had a physical manifestation hit him. He said, stuff I have prayed about for 30 years just became clear to me. Complete wholeness is ground zero for the regenerated believer in Christ. It's where you and I start. What do you mean? It's just what it says. Even King David, Shadow Books, Inferior Covenant, speaks to us regarding the complete wholeness that comes inside a person when God's powerful declaration of righteousness is heard over our life. Apart from our own works, God's work is enough. Who's giving us that declaration? David, who did not have the same righteousness that you and I have. David, who did not have the same blood sacrifice you and I had, who did not have the same lamb that you and I have, yet he had a greater understanding under an inferior covenant with insufficient blood of the power of what could happen under the blood of an inferior lamb. How much more should you and I be going, I am completely whole tonight